Welcome to Elements Divided. And this game is something I've been waiting for a while because we finally get a new way to fight our friends and other opponents in multiplayer and co-op. I was able to playtest this game very early on thanks to Fast Travel Games and was able to provide quite a bit of feedback, so I'm stoked to finally show you this. Basically, this game, we are going to basically be in an Avatar type game where we get to wield and bend the elements. And it's very, very exciting to see and something I think might be very popular. So, as you can see, this is kind of like our little dojo, I guess you could say, our home base. We have different elements to choose from. We have earth, we have water, we have fire, and we have air. And each one wields something different. You see, we can throw rocks. With water, we can wield water. We have fire, of course, wielding fire. And then our air, we can bend air. I personally like using earth. This game can be used in multiplayer, PvP or against bots. Right now, I'm going to have to be playing against bots because the game is not out yet, but there's several things you can do with your magic. We can throw our magic there. We can build walls. We can create spears, which is really cool. We can throw them at our enemies. Let's see. There's just all kinds of stuff. We can detach the earth and everything. There's just so many different things we can do. We can jump really, really high in the air. We can use earth to kind of get away from our enemies. There's just all kinds of stuff going on. We can manipulate things. Look at that. We even have like a little disc cutter there. Just really, really interesting things we can do with each element. There's also the ultimate, which we unlock at level 5 because yes, there will be unlocks, which is really cool. But very, very good to know. We can dash in certain ways if we want to. We can even just regular punch, which is really, really nice. And yeah, I just love everything about it. So it's going to have you physically moving pretty good. We have like a shield we can use to block. So that's kind of just like the basics of each element. And each element has its own way to cast. So you want to make sure you come over to the tutorial area here and show how to do that. There's some big customization as well. You can basically change how your character looks, whether it's male, female, however you want to do it, which is really, really cool. I like the green because I'm definitely going to be earth here, but there's just all kinds of different shaders, which makes things very, very interesting. All really cool for you to unlock, so there is plenty of replayability there. Definitely like that. You can even change the way your character looks. There's different arms you can use, different heads, just the whole 9 yards, which is very, very cool. I just love the customization with it. Really makes it so each character is kind of like their own, and makes it so you can kind of stand out from everybody, which is great. We have the Earth Shaker. We got weapons and things we can have on there. It's just really, really cool way to have your character customized. And really, you don't see a whole lot of this customization in a lot of games, but this one, very, very nice. Really, really digging it. All the different hairstyles. I mean, really, really some in-depth stuff there to make your character look different than everybody. I definitely like that quite a bit. So there it is. There's True Gamer. Let's see. There is also techniques, and this comes in handy because basically each character is going to have their own kind of skills you can use. There's 30% health. We have a power or a block power, and then we have a start the match fully prepared with your ultimate. There's even dexterity stuff, but there is all kinds of different skills here, which I'll kind of go through, and you can kind of pause it how you want. But basically, you're able to customize this to see how much better your character can be against other characters and kind of customize it to your fighting style. Once again, the ultimate, there's different ultimates as well, so you can unlock those. In single player here, there's a free-for-all, there's teams, and there's co-op. Basically, the single player is going to be the free-for-all. There's rounds. Basically, it says each last person standing wins the round. There's stock. Everyone has 3 lives. Last person alive wins. And there's timed. Basically, everyone gets knocked out. You get 1 point. After 3 minutes, you win. That's pretty cool. Different game modes you can have there. Several different levels. We'll kind of go through each one so you can see. There's just plenty of stuff going on here for you to be able to fight your friends. And there's just so much. I really like it. Even an octagon. Got the bridge brawl. That's really cool. Kind of reminds me of like Super Smash Brothers. And what's really nice is each level is kind of a wild ride, because there's lots of things going on. Like this drifter map, there's all kinds of cars flying around, and you got to avoid the cars. So you can have some really interactive levels. I'm going to do the village here and kind of show you what this game is about, and you can see how interesting it will be. I am really stoked to show you, because honestly, this game has been something I think is going to be real fun for quite a few people. Alright, survive 3 waves of enemies. Let's do it. Looks like we just got this arena here. Level 1. I am ready. Where are you at? Aha, first bot. And you really have to get good at throwing. Oh yeah, there we go. Because you are basically throwing magic the whole time, which is really nice. What I like about this is one of my favorite moves you can use with Earth, is you can kind of use it to block and then throw it at them. Ooh, okay. See if we can throw it at them. There we go. Aha! Take that! Oh yeah, big damage. There we go. There we go. This is why I love using Earth. I mean, you can really do some damage with this. And I really like that not only you can use block, but you can use kind of your rock here to block attacks, which makes it really interesting. We can... Yeah, you really got to get good at throwing when it comes to air enemies. He's outside the arena. Bam! Take that! Alright, so we beat that one. Alright, so you can see, this is kind of just like the basics of wielding your magic and kind of learning what to do next here. So let's see what the next level is. I forgot to mention that out here... Okay, so we unlocked Earth level 5. So now we have a meteor. Plummet a large meteor upon your targets and crush them. Very nice. Is this under techniques? Ah, okay, so this is the ultimate. So we already have that unlocked, which is fantastic. Alright, it says hold both grip buttons when ultimate meter is full and point at your target. Okay, so now I want to switch my combo up here so I can automatically have my ultimate meter set up upon entering into the arena here. So hold both grips when ultimate meter is full and point at your target. Okay, simple. Alright, so let's see what the next one is. Now we got the Cube Bot Assault. This is really fun here. I like this one. This is what I wanted to show you originally, this village map. So it kind of looks like it goes through each map in order to show you what it's kind of going to be like. Alright, survive 2 waves of enemies. Can't wait to show you this ultimate. You can see the map is really cool. Level 1. Alright. And it already looks like we have our ultimate here. You can kind of see the special effect Look at that. The meter is... Look at that. Oh, we missed them. But you can see the elements are there. Where's he at? Take that. Is he down there still? Oh, he got crushed. Well, I like that we are able to drop a meteor on him right away. That's pretty cool. Take that. Now you can just imagine this game in full PvP fighting your friends with elements. I mean, that'll be really, really freaking cool to see. There we go. And I absolutely think this is going to be a game that's going to catch on really quick. There's no sprinting or anything like that, so it kind of gives you this, I guess, equality as far as, like, the actual being combat goes. You're able to really put everybody on an even keel so they're not sprinting around and doing weird things. I love you're able to block with the elements here. Now it is a little slow paced because we are playing against bots. You can totally see that playing with your friends or against your friends will be one heck of a time in maps like this. Aha! Oh, he was able to... He missed me. Take that. Go ahead, we can give him a rock disc here. Come on. Oh, I missed. There we go. Take that. Very nice. Alright, we got victory here. They're pretty simple so far, and progressively the levels just get harder and harder and harder. And I just love the idea of this playing, you know, in PvP. That'll be really, really nice to see. Alright, so now we got the Earth Hammer. Summon an Earth Hammer. Slam it into objects for a damaging shockwave. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what that's about. Looks like we unlocked something new here, so very, very nice. Let's see what that is. Alright, Earth Hammer. It says, hold both triggers close together above the ground and summon an Earth Hammer. Slam it into... Oh, bam! Very nice. So yeah, the higher you level up, the cooler things you get. So it makes it clearly worth having. And the replayability is very, very nice on this. You know, you want to try to max out each element, because when you switch elements, you're basically back down to level 1 or whatever you got it leveled up at. So you totally want to change, or, you know, keep playing in order for that to level up, and then you want to have each element just maxed out so you can get the best gameplay out of all of it. And then when it goes into PvP, you'll be able to really understand what's going on there. Because basically you're gonna have your own classes and kind of have your own thing going on in order to fight your friends. So the customization of your character will be pretty vital to what's going on in combat. I really, really love that. Alright, we do have our health right here, so we can manage that. This shows you how many dashes you got left. I don't know if y'all were able to see that, but very, very cool. Alright, who wants it first? Yeah! Bam! Take that! That totally worked way better this time. And I guess it took out the whole map. That's pretty dope. We've got next. Ah, this one's gonna run from me. Yeah, take that. Use that to block. You ain't crazy. Ooh. Alright. Oh, I missed. Oh, I got a block. See if I can throw it down on him. Oh, I keep missing. It takes a while to really get used to your aim. Let me see if I can try to come down on it with the hammer. Yeah, take that. Got the hammer. Got the rock. Throw it on him. Oh, looks like you guys need some of these. Look, take the spear. Take a spear. There we go. So slowly but surely you get to learn everything about your powers and master each element. There we go. Completely exploded him. I do wish there was a sprint button, because that would be really nice, but... There we go. Yeah, take that. Like I said, it's kind of balanced out that way, so you don't have to worry about people abusing it. But... Oh... That the block. There we go. I love to watch them explode. That's sick. All right. Victory, victory. Very nice, very nice. Alright, well, I don't want to, show a whole lot going on here, but you can see that each one has unlocks, and basically max out your character to master all the elements. Really, really cool. Like I said, I would like to see, like, a sprint feature, and I'd really like to see the free-for-all in teams be against, like, bots. That'd be really, really nice. Even if there were characters kind of just like generically random generated like you can here, and they all just casted elements and stuff like that at you. That'd be nice to be able to play those game modes in single player. But the co-op, is against robots, so you get the practice. There's plenty of things to do here, which is really, really cool. And yeah, pretty cool game. Elements Divided, definitely a cool game that I think is going to probably trend for a little while. If you're into PvP, it'll be great to see you fighting against your friends and, see who is the best at each element. Very, very cool. Very, very interesting. Really appreciate Fast Travel for letting me check this out very early on and provide feedback for them. I'm so glad it's finally coming out. If you are interested in this game, check out all the links down in the description below. My affiliate link is there. Get yourself a little discount, and yeah, enjoy the game. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video.